You're listening to Career Ready, and I'm Coach K. Getting you ready for your corporate career. A US-based study in 2018 found that an average of 30% of new hires quit their job within 90 days for various reasons. But what this tells me is the following. Number one, people. Firstly, recruiters and hiring managers are people too, and even they can get it wrong. And secondly, people in general have their own interests, flaws, and appeals. The new hire might not actually get along with their new teammates or manager, and that's okay. Number two is poor onboarding. The onboarding process is so important, but often not given enough attention or resources. The new hire might find that onboarding and training is not a priority for the team manager at the time, but rather getting them productive as soon as possible. Number three is culture fit. Sometimes it's not even the job that becomes an issue, but rather that the culture or working environment might be too much to handle for the new hire. And number four, job satisfaction. When you don't have job satisfaction, often it is because the reality and the expectation of the job do not match. It's important that all parties involved in the hiring process, from the job applicant to the recruiter, are more honest with one another, because one thing is clear. No one wants to join a company under the pretense of their dream job, only to find that it is far from it. Now, it's good to know what would make someone quit, but you don't want to rely on someone else quitting for you to get your job. Instead, after the grueling interview process, if anything at all, you should at the very least have been paying close attention to the relationships that you're building along the way and maintaining them to create organic job opportunities for yourself. Yesterday, we looked at the 5 do's and don'ts of dealing with rejection in a healthy way. And one of those was don't burn your bridges. There is a small probability that you could be called up after 90 days for the very same role you were rejected for. But what you really want is to be considered for other opportunities that may be a better fit for you, but also that come across the recruiter's desk far sooner. So today I want to discuss the one thing you should be doing once you receive that dreaded rejection phone call or email, and that is keep calm and send a gratitude note. It's a natural reaction to get upset when we lose. It's easy to remain graceful when we win, but how we lose is the real indication of character. So as soon as you've recovered from the news that you didn't get the job, I want you to sit down and write a gratitude note to the recruiter or hiring manager, whoever has been your contact throughout the interview process. The note, or more realistically the email, should be a short message of gratitude of being interviewed and relay the message that you're more than willing to keep in touch for any further opportunities. Here are some key points that you might want to consider for your gratitude note. Number one is the thank you. You want to thank them for their time and the opportunity for you to showcase who you are and what you're capable of doing. Number two is lessons learned. You want to share what great insights you have gained from the process, about the company and perhaps yourself. Did you grow from the experience? Did you learn any factors about the company that really stuck out for you and that made them an attractive place to work? Number three is critical feedback. It's important for you to know the reasons that you didn't get the job at this time, purely for personal growth reasons. So don't be shy to ask for feedback. It could be something so small that could easily be rectified next time, or perhaps it really had nothing to do with you, but rather that the other candidate was just a better fit. Number four, willingness to stay connected. Let them know that you're happy to stay connected with them should other opportunities arise that might suit you better. The gratitude note is a great communication tool to show your character, but also maintain the relationships you've already been building and stay on their radar in the long run. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for joining. You can continue the conversation with me on LinkedIn by following my hashtag QMCareerCoaching, or on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, as well at Hello Coach K. Or if you prefer, you can send me an email at info@hellocoachk.com. See you next time.